So guys, we'll go back to day 16 of the Road to 1 Million in Forex Funding series, a series on documenting everything live in front of you on YouTube, all the failed accounts, all the past accounts, wins, losses, being as transparent and honest as possible. It's the start of a new week, Monday, start of December. Hopefully you have a fantastic month. Again, there's a few opportunities on watch, which I'll show you now. Hopefully we get entries on them. How was your guys' November as well? Let me know in the comments. How did you get on? What were the things you learned? What were the things you did wrong? Let me know in the comments. It's on my watch list for this week. Obviously it's Monday. We can see I'm liking this opportunity on Canadian Swiss. Breakout, higher high. Pull back. So if we can get the trend continuation move back up to this high, all we'd be looking for on these lower time frames is a clear breakout retest of the 1 hour and 4 hour 50. As you can see, we're just ranging at the minute. So we're looking at this high, we're sort of rejecting this high. If we can break out tomorrow, pull back, continuation, that would look nice. Same with the pound CAD position that I showed you in the last episode. Just looking for sort of a breakdown, retest, continuation move. As you can see, we're still in this upward trend. If we can break below this low, get the retest continuation. That's what I'm looking at for the trend continuation move. We also have quite a few pullback moves on watch, as you can see on these daily time frames. We've been selling off quite significantly, as you can see. Look, multiple days of a sell-off. So if we're looking for a quick pullback, all we're looking for is these lower time frames to shift. As you can see, we're in a bearish trend on a lot of these. Waiting for the break and retest, breakout again. Lower lows, lower highs form. So as soon as we get the breakout, probably tomorrow or Wednesday, retest, continuation. So yeah, there's a lot on watch. So I'll let you know if we get entries on them or when we get entries on them. Probably not today. It'll probably be more likely Tuesday or Wednesday after the developments occurred today. Also guys, as we're in December, the end of the year is near. I want to try and hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's a big goal. I mean, we're 600 off. If you guys can like, comment, subscribe, help these videos get out to more people. A real, raw, honest journey that I'm documenting. It'd be incredible if we can all come together and help me hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you know people that would like these videos, share them, get them out. I appreciate you guys. So as there aren't too many trades today, I'm going to make a video on the most brutal lessons that I've learned this year, talking you through everything that's happened this year and the brutal lessons that I've learned and the big breakthroughs that I've had. So hopefully you guys can learn from it. If you can relate to it, that would be good. So yeah, hopefully you guys get value from this. So the first thing I've realized this year, which has been most pivotal, is sticking with the strategy. For a long time, and even now when there's been slower periods, as you guys know, I've been very patient and there's not been too many opportunities. In my mind, and I'm sure you guys can relate, you have lots of intrusive thoughts about, should I change strategy, should I swap? Or you have a losing streak, you're down 3-4%, you're thinking, should I change? And the biggest thing that I've done this year is stick with something that I know works for other people and that I know I have the data and have an edge with. Because there's been, for so many years, as you guys know, I've been trading for quite a while. Every time I had a losing period, every time I struggled with losses or taking slower periods and taking not many trades, I would always look to, you'd see on Instagram someone trading and posting a winning trade for 4%, or someone who's posted their trade that's got their funded account, and I'm sat there thinking, maybe I should do what they're doing. But they're not showing the losses, so they're only showing one side. Obviously, I'm showing everything, which is why this channel is unique. But the biggest thing that I've learned is sticking with the strategy, because every time you're focused on switching strategies or switching communities or switching styles, sometimes it's important to do that. But for the most part, let's say I take 3 losses in a row and then I look to change strategy. I then look to change time frame and type of style. I'm now sat there missing potential opportunities which will allow the edge to play out on the previous strategy. And that happened for me for so many years. It's like shiny ball syndrome. You're looking for the next best thing. And for a while, I spent so long seeking for the best strategy, the highest win rate. I didn't want to lose. I'm competitive. I didn't want to lose any on my positions. It's not a normal human experience to lose money and be wrong on a position. It's not a nice feeling, but I've learned to overcome that this year and sticking with an edge, knowing through my data, my back testing, how often I lose, and also what the chances of a losing streak, how many losses will occur. And this year, even though there's been times where I've had losing streaks, I've been down 3, 4, 5% on the funded accounts, I've stuck with what I knew and I've improved, and I'm still progressing. I'm still happy with my performance. Am I where I want to be? No, but I'm progressing. I keep going. I keep working. But that's most important, sticking with the strategy. I see so many people changing strategies, swapping things out, looking for the next best thing, seeing an Instagram trader that's apparently making 8% on a position that's past their phase 1. And it's like, okay, that might have happened, but how many losses did they have before that? What I've learned is I've got into a community with people that I want to be around, that are successful, are 6-7 figure funded, and I'm learning from them. And rather than me swapping or trying to do it by myself, I've learned from them and I'm improving and we're making progress. So that's number one lesson: strategy swapping, hopping from strategy to strategy. You're just going to keep doing break even. What they say is the break even dance, where you start making a bit of profit, you lose it, you're back to break even. You change strategy, you have a couple of winners, back to break even. You need to master one star, one strategy, get used to to losing with that strategy, get used to winning periods with that strategy, get used to executing that plan as efficiently as possible. And that's helped me. Just even now, like I said, I get the urge to, oh, it's a slow period, should I go back to a day trading style or a scalping style? And I'm like, no, just sit through and be patient. And that way, when the trades come, I can be consistently profitable by mastering this one style. The next thing, and this is massive, and what I've learned this year, is it's not about strategy. And as much as like there are profitable strategies and you can trade a variety of different ways, what I found for me is the discipline outside of trading and being happy outside of trading and happy with the processes that I do outside of trading. Because I'm not going to lie, there's been times this year where I've been extremely locked in, extremely focused. And this has nothing to do with strategy. This is to do with your habits and your discipline outside of trading. And I found myself also have periods, not long because I've caught myself and brought myself back, where I'm not as disciplined or I'm letting things slip. And as a byproduct of letting things slip, I'm taking losses and losing in trading, and I'm performing not as well because I'm not getting up at the set time. Maybe 10 minutes later, but it's a small thing, but it goes a long way. Or maybe missing the gym that day because you're tired. And it's like, okay, most 90% of the time I'll go when I'm tired anyway. It doesn't matter. I need to do what I need to do and get it done. But I found myself slip sometimes. And if I slip with the habits outside of trading, that'll probably most likely mean that I'll slip with habits inside of trading. You become the edge alongside your strategy. Everyone blames strategy. Like, let's say, on the account, if you're down 2% or you're down 1%, people say it's the strategy. Sometimes that can be the case, but what I found is it's me performing, because there's other people in the community that I'm in. There's other people that are trading similar styles that haven't been slipping, haven't let it slip. So if you find yourself slipping and not being as active and as disciplined outside of your trading, that might be you might think it's your strategy, but a lot of the time it's you. It's me not executing my strategy properly. It's me not doing the things that I say I'm going to do each day. And that's massively important. And I've really, really focused this year on trying to optimize my life outside of trading, with the gym, with the boxing, with going to the sauna, doing the 20-minute saunas, doing all those habits outside of trading. Because as much as strategy is important, and everybody who looks to get into this industry wants to learn about strategy, every strategy is going to have losing periods. Every strategy is going to have winning periods. You're going to have times where and you're the one who executes that strategy. So if you're not disciplined outside of trading or in your life, you're going to struggle to be disciplined inside of trading. There's no coincidence that some of the most successful traders and consistently profitable traders, and I say the word consistently, they're consistently profitable because they're consistent with their habits and actions outside of trading. So that was a breakthrough, because for so long I thought, oh, it's my trading ability, it's my trading strategy, it's everything to do with trading. And there is elements to that. I'm not discrediting that at all. But what I found is I've known the knowledge. I know the knowledge when the guy in the community breaks down exactly what I'm looking at. I can see why he's doing that. I can see why he would execute that. And I'm sat there thinking, well, why did I not execute that? Was I up a bit later? Was I not in the best mental headspace where I wasn't as focused or as locked in? So it's so important to not allow your habits outside of trading, whether it's drinking alcohol, whether it's eating fast food. It might sound petty. It might sound like it wouldn't make an impact. And maybe for some people it wouldn't, but for me it does. And when I'm locked in and focused, you have this like flow state. But sometimes I found myself throughout this year slipping with things, not too heavily because I'm still remain consistent, but that has negatively affected my trading. And that is something that I didn't expect when getting into this industry. I thought it'd be solely strategy related, but it's you. A lot of it comes back to you. The last major lesson that I've learned this year, and it might sound silly, but it was something that I didn't really expect, was management of positions is just as important as entry and stop loss. Because a lot of people want to look for a bias. Where are we likely to go, up or down? Once you've got that bias, how are we going to enter the market? What is your entry model? Then after that, we either win or lose. And for some strategies, that might be the case. What I found for mine is if I lose instantly and it goes against me, yep, you're capped at 1%, you've managed risk. But sometimes, and I found that in the last couple of positions, as you would have seen in the previous episodes, I've not necessarily mismanaged, but I've had a management plan that I've stuck to, but how can I optimize that? Because you don't really sometimes think about the management of a position. You think of it, if it hits target, if it hits stop loss, how do I enter and what's the bias? So it's been massively important this year, or towards the end of this year, for me to focus on my management. It's not, I know how my style, how I enter the market. I know the bias and my predictions for that day and how what it's likely to occur. And I didn't really think too much about management. And I think management of positions is equally as important. So that's just something obviously I knew about management. I knew how to manage your plan, but I didn't really put as much emphasis. Once you identify how to enter, where to enter, and why you're entering, most of the time you sort of forget and think, okay, I'm in the position now, I either win or lose. But sometimes management is just as important, because you can make profit along the way or break even, so you manage risk even more. So that's been massively important. But yeah, a lot of lessons this year. It's been a fantastic year so far. Not in terms of the results that I want. I mean, I've had good periods, bad periods, but in terms of the lessons and progression that I've got, and I've shown it all in front of you guys, and I hope you guys, obviously we still got all of December, but we're coming towards the end of this year. It's going to be more videos like this, things that I've learned, things that I want to help people with, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to document, learn in front of you guys, show my losses, show my wins, show everything, and be transparent and talk through the breakthroughs that I've got, and hopefully that will help you. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support. If you do get value from these videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It would help the channel grow. We're going to try and hit a big goal of 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be massive. It's going to be a big ask, but if you can get people to watch these videos who you think will benefit from them, if you like them, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot. 5K by the end of the year. Let's try and get it, guys. And yeah, I appreciate you. See you in the next one.